It should begin streaming. Okay, looks like here we go. And welcome. We are streaming live right now from the GCT Network studio, the home of the Secret Fire podcast here. And we're going to, just me, solely, Michael here, your co-host from the Secret Fire podcast. I am going to stream some live video from LOTRO. Today is the last day of the summer festival, and I thought that it would be a good time for me to just go ahead and jump on here, doing a couple of things off to the side here at the same time, sending out some tweets, and going to spend a few minutes. I'm just going to show you a little bit about the Summer Festival, the Summer Questival. Hey, I just coined a new term for you folks out there from Lord of the Rings Online. The Summer Questival, I'll show you some of the festival and the way that I run through this, run the gamut. Looking at Toddbo here. Some summer festival garb that I earned. Well, let's go ahead and jump in. We should already be at the party tree. Of course, the party tree being the party tree in the Shire, Hobbiton more specifically, and even more specific than that. Oh, wow, listen to all the fireworks going on. Even more specific, this is where Bilbo celebrated his 11st birthday. Let's go ahead and call a horse here. We're going to call the Steed of the Nary. Get away from these fireworks over here. They're going off all the time. You can see there. The lag will be great today because everybody is wanting to get on board and play for the last day of the Summer Questival. I'm going to just start saying that. That new sunflower horse, I have one of those. Well, the pony version. I am a hobbit after all. Okay, let's get away from the fireworks. That was quite noisy. Now, I love the party tree. I love Hobbiton. I love the hill up there. And I also love that in just another couple of months, let's see, July, we finished July, August. We have the Harvest Festival is coming up next. That'll be the next festival. And then after that is the Autumn Festival, the Fall Festival. And if you're not familiar with Lord of the Rings Online, if you don't play, wow. The Fall Festival, the Autumn Festival, takes place in the cellars underneath Bag End. Bag End is up there, up on the hill. And this door here will open up once you get the corresponding quest. You'll go in here, and it's the cellars underneath Bilbo's home. Remember, they thought that some of his treasure was buried underneath there, right? But now, for Halloween time, it acts as a haunted house. And all of you LOTRO players, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You folks that don't play, it's fantastic. One of my very favorites. All right. We have several quests that we can do here at the party tree, and I have a little system I like to go through to make it quick. Right now, I am mainly going for XP. You get a lot of XP here. I'm trying to level up from 62 to 63. I don't think that I'll be able to do that today, but I will get pretty close. So once the festival is over and we go back to normal gameplay, there's those fireworks are all done, thankfully. Go back to normal gameplay. I go back to my regular questing, where am I? I'm still in Mirkwood, actually. So, let's begin, shall we? Let's go over here. I always talk to this lady first. Foxglove Tunnelly.
Good day.
She wants me to find a bunch of items for her. Oh, hello there. You look like a helpful sort. Perhaps you could Help me with a small problem I've had. I've been enjoying the festival so much that I seem to have misplaced some of the things that I came with. Could you find them for me? They're about to start the dance competition and I must run. Here is a list of my missing items, so I will accept. And she gave me a letter with all of her missing items. I already know what all of these are. I know where they all are. I'm not going to go through this step by step, actually. I'm just really showing how I quickly go through the festival quests in order to get my XP and my summer festival tokens, which I have 87 remaining from this year. So we will go around, we'll find her teapot, her parasol, her wine, her book, and her twine. But, oops, I go over to this fellow, no, actually this lady right here, and she wants me to find a bunch of missing things as well. Porridge and cheese and bread and eggs and mushrooms. Hello there, could you please pause a moment to help a hobbit in need? I came here today to enjoy the festival, but I've lost all the food I brought with me. Here, have this note. I've scribbled down everything I can remember about my day. Will you please help me find my missing meals? They shouldn't be far. I just don't know how I could have lost it all. I must have been thinking about other things, I suppose. I'm awfully hungry. So yes, we will help you, and then we will go over to this little happy dancing fellow. And he wants me to go around and fly kites. This guy would be great on Mary Poppins because he just lets all fly a kite up to the highest heights. My favorite addition to the festival this year is certainly the lovely summer-themed kites. When I fly them, I picture that I'm up there myself, like a bird. But then I get frightened of the idea of being so high up and pull them back down. Never can be too careful. You should go fly some for yourself, Todbo. The craftsmanship is simply marvelous. He wants me to fly kites. So we will do that as we are finding those two young ladies' lists of missing things. And then I go to Lilla Roper.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And she likes flying kites as well, but she has 6 kites that have crashed. The kites are a delightful addition to the festival, but there have been a number of incidents of crashes. It seems that folks aren't terribly deft at kite flying in these parts. Would you be so good as to search Hobbiton for crashed kites and return them to me? So here I have 4 items, 4 quests that I'm going to do right now. Again, for those just tuning in or didn't catch it at the beginning, this is the famous party tree. This is the area that hosted Bilbo's 11st birthday party. The party tree you can read much more about in Chapter 1 of The Lord of the Rings, or more specifically, Chapter 1 of Book 1 of The Fellowship of the Ring. And we spoke about that on episode number 2. We covered that episode number 2 of the Secret Fire Podcast. Go to secretfirepodcast.com and you can listen to all the episodes. We're up to Chapter 12 now, and you can catch up in a week's time and be all caught up with us, going all the way back to the beginning. So there we go, the party tree. I just love being here. All right, so we'll start making our rounds, getting these different items. So here we go. This is Foxglove's a teapot. Got that? I come on over here. I'm just showing you how I do the rounds on these, well, specifically on the summer festival. So then we'll come up here on this rock. What's up here? Her book. Foxglove's book. And then I already noticed over here is one of those crashed kites that other lady wanted me to get. And there we go. Then I'll just go ahead and head back down here. Right next to the party tree, I know is another item, and it is a ball of twine, and it's next to this cat over here. Of course, follow the cats and you will find the balls of twine. Now, I will go ahead and hop over this little hedge over here, and we will end up at Gaffer Gamgee's house. There is the Gaffer. That's Samwise Gamgee's dad. We'll get this parasol that's here. Oh, I know there's another kite over here, a crashed kite. If anybody is watching, tuning in live, and you'd like to send a message or anything, please don't use the chat room on Twitch. I don't have that actually pulled up on my computer even. You can use our Twitter page. You see our Twitter handle there down in the bottom right-hand corner in the lower third, at Secret Firecast. So now I'm going to head over here to the Apple Doors, where I know there are a couple of other items. Some cheese, I believe. Perhaps another downed kite. Yep. We'll get that. That's the missing cheese basket. There's a downed kite over here. Here, let me zoom in just a little bit. There we go. I'll hop on a horse real quick, and we're going to fly the first of our kites. And again, I'm sorry, I can't help but think of Mary Poppins. Let's go fly a kite. There it is. It's flying. Has some nice flowers on there. Hop back up on my horse to make this quick. Or my pony. I'm sorry, I'm a hobbit. I can't ride a horse. What, do I look like Bull Roarer? Come over here. This is Bag End, the home of Bilbo Baggins, built by his father Bungo, mostly using his wife Belladonna Took's money. Bequeathed, of course, to Frodo. Here's some porridge that we need to collect. And then ultimately sold to Lobelia Saxville Baggins. Oh boy, she wanted this house for years. And Frodo finally sold it to her. I know there's another kite up here. Again, I'm Michael from the Secret Fire Podcast. And on the Secret Fire Podcast, we are going chapter by chapter through The Lord of the Rings. We're on chapter 12 now, which is Flight to the Ford. So if you go to secretfirepodcast.com or your favorite podcatcher, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, iTunes Radio, Google Play Music, any podcatcher, you should be able to search for Secret Fire Podcast and subscribe and join us on our adventures as we're going through each chapter of each book in the Middle-earth Legendarium, Tolkien's great Legendariums. I have a couple of items down here, a few actually, two right next to each other that I need to get. Here's some mushrooms, which we all know hobbits cannot resist. And then over here is another kite. We'll fly this kite, just like we're George Banks and the Banks children. I'm sorry, we recently covered Mary Poppins on our other show, Finding Christ in Cinema, and so I can't help but think that. Now, we're going back over by the party tree. Oh, whoops. Made a wrong turn. Here we go. A little bit of trivia. This is the gate that was specially built into the side of the hill in order to admit all of the guests for Bilbo's 11th birthday party. If memory serves correctly, that gate should be white, but it's not, and that's all right. So here's another kite up here. Fly that. And we just have a few more items to retrieve. Let's see, another crashed kite. Fly another kite, and then bread and eggs. Okay. Go down here to the Grange farm. Here's some eggs. Grab those. There's another crashed kite over here. Hold on just a moment. Gotta retweet that. Recover that crashed kite. Then come over here and fly the last of our kites. And then we have some bread over here on the bridge, Bywater Bridge. So we got all that. What did I miss on, what am I missing on our list? Oh, yes. The bottle of wine. Okay, I remember now. Somebody carrying a block of ice. We'll be doing that here shortly. So again, I did this loop here, and that completed 4 of my summer quests. And we did that very quickly. This being the last day of the summer quest, I have amassed many tokens and items and XP. This will be my last run through. All right, now we can go ahead and return turn in all these quests, starting with Foxglove Tunnely.
Day, isn't it?
Thank you. That gave me 3,000 XP, 3,077 to be specific, and a token.
Hello there.
Another 3,077 XP, and another token.
How do you do?
Same there.
Hello there.
And there. Now, next, we will go over to, well, here. First of all, if I talk to this gentleman.
Hello there.
Okay, he's
Might
going.
I speak with you a moment?
He wants me to talk to Amelia Pott. And I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and I will be able to do that along with some other quests. So, Tansy Tightfield wants me to do cooling off.
Good day.
We'll show you what
Might
that's
I
all
have
about.
a word with you?
I need this jug of water in order to complete this. Defeat the
Hello
heat.
there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Yeah.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And then ice delivery. So we will do the cooling off and the defeat the heat first. So these folks are very hot. Okay. They're overheated on this summer day, and I'm going to cool them off with that jug of water I got. And there, so that helped them out. Now I have these. Here, I need to turn on my floaty names. This heat wave. So I have to. These are tricky. Okay. So I got to click on his name, and then I got to right-click his name when he comes back. Here we go. So I got him, and I got to fight him. Booyah! There's one. So I cooled off one group of patrons and defeated one heat wave. Here's another group of overheated folk. And so we'll go ahead and cool them off as well with that wonderful jug of water. I wonder how they feel, honestly, about me spitting water on them. I don't know if they mind too much. Okay, here's another heat wave. You can't run after them. You have to meet them head on. Ugh, there we go. Oh, sometimes it's so frustrating for me. Boom! Got him. Now we're going to go back up to Bag End, where I have another heat wave. Once more, if you are just tuning in to our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Secret Fire Podcast. I'm Michael from the Secret Fire Podcast, and I am just spending some time here playing LOTRO. It is the last day of the summer festival. And I'm just showing you how I do all these quests real quickly. Somebody must have just defeated the heat wave up here, so we'll just wait for a moment. Look at a little baby Oliphant. Oh, here we go. And there we go. And back up and... Got him. There's going to be another one down here. Let's go ahead and hop on the horse real quick. I'll do the sunflower horse this time. See it? Very nice. Let's go ahead and change my clothes into that sunflower outfit. There he is. Todd Bow. Come on down. Gonna have a heat wave down here, but there's also a cat that's gonna try and cross my path. Whoops. Frustrating. Come on. Sometimes it's very hard for me to click on the name. Come on. Okay. There we go. Oh, cat. Cat. There we go. No! Cat blocks your path. It didn't make me stop, though. Okay, here we go. Booyah. Like I said, I don't know why I have a problem. Here's some more overheated patrons. Sometimes getting those heat waves, but I find it frustrating at times. Alrighty. There'll be another group of overheated patrons. Right down here. And let's call up my pony to the last group of overheated patrons. I don't need my floaty names on. My kids like to play with floaty names. Micah, co-host of Secret Fire Podcast, he likes to play with floaty names on. It drives me crazy. And there was my last group of overheated patrons. Oh, I have one more heat wave to defeat, and that's going to be back up by the ovens at the party tree. And then that way, when I defeat that one, I will be right by the pickup location of my block of ice that I need to take for the last of the 3 quests. That I got from this nice lady up here. Okay, so we'll go through here. Whoops, floating names on. Okay. Heat wave. Here's a block of ice. We need to run the block of ice, and you can see here, floating names off. You can see my, down here, well, you can't see my cursor on the screen. Up here, or up above my horses down here, my quick slots, you'll see the carrying meter. It's giving me that much time to get this block of ice delivered all the way over to Bywater. I am a hobbit. Just like J.R.R. Tolkien said, in all but size. I am a hobbit. So running. Now there's a little guy that's running back and forth on the bridge over here, and he will block my path, so I have to wait for him to pass. Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Once he goes, boom, I can outrun him. Make it over the bridge. I could talk to her right here. This is part
A
of my...
lovely day,
Okay.
isn't it? Hello there.
So let me tell you, I had to talk to her. That was one of my little quests, and she wants me to fish and pull out Mathams. Remember Mathams? Learn about those in the prologue to The Lord of the Rings. We covered that on episode number 1 of the Secret Fire podcast. And the Matham House. Mathams are items that
Good day.
hobbits, well,
Could I take a moment of your time?
they like to keep things. This lady, I'm going to make some sweet cream. So I had to get this ingredient here, frozen sweet cream. And I'm going to add some berries of some sort, fresh fruit to it. Mathams are items that are considered valuable, but hobbits don't want them anymore. They take up too much space. Hobbits are pack rats. And so there is the museum in Mickle Delving, the Matham House. So anyway, that lady wanted me to fish for some Mathams out of the pond there in order to gain
It's been a foul day, it has.
reputation with the Matham Society. I'm at full reputation with the Matham Society. In fact, let's look up here. Matham Society, I'm at Kindred with them. And so it doesn't do me any good to pull out any Mathams, and so I just go ahead and agree, and I have, a remaining 8 minutes and 20 seconds of fishing time for these things. Well, when that runs out, I automatically get XP anyway. So although I don't need Mathams, I still take that quest because it'll give me a token and XP. Micah, my son, taught me that trick. Okay, by the way, we are in the Green Dragon Inn. There's no dragon in Bywater, except one that's green. Ted Sandyman. And we hear about that in Chapter 1 of The Lord of the Rings. Okay. So I can now go back to the party tree and turn in 3 quests. So instead of going back, this is the way that we came. We'll go this way. This would be the road that Sam and Frodo would have walked coming home from the Green Dragon. This here is the Ivy Bush Inn. And this is where Gaffer Gamgee held court, according to the book. And here we go. So we did cooling off. We'll get our 3,077 XP and 1 summer festival token. Defeat the heat. Same thing. 3,077 XP and a token. And I made that sweet cream for her.
A lovely day, isn't it?
And again, XP and a token. So now I am up to 95 Summer Festival tokens. That just gave me, I just gained, 8? I wasn't counting. Right about 8 within, how long have we been broadcasting here? 10, 15 minutes? 15 minutes or so? Now, what I will do is I'm going to go back down to the fishing hole. And there is a quest there for items that I need to find for a gentleman. We can do that real quick. I'm not going to do any fishing. The fishing quest here at this fishing hole, Mud Bottom? Is it what this one's called? I can't remember. Is 10 minutes. And I don't feel like spending 10 minutes to get a token. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Not just a token, because we're catching fish, and there's the opportunity when we turn in the fish to get several tokens, but I'm not going to do it anyway. At least not right now, and not on the video. Nobody wants to watch a guy standing around fishing for 10 minutes. We're going to talk to Moscow here, and he wants me to find his missing lucky bait, his fishing pole, his hoe, his cloak, and his 11sies mill that he dropped. He says, "You will never, ever believe what happened to me today. I wrote it all down as soon as I recovered just to make sure I captured every detail. Are you ready to hear this? Good. I caught a giant fish, so giant that it would not fit in my burrow if I were to bring it home for dinner. Don't believe me, do you? Well, he dragged me all over, and I lost everything I own. How do you explain that, eh? Speaking of, I would appreciate it very much if you could help me find all... There's a bug on my microphone stand. If you can help me find all of my belongings. Here's the story of my day. Perhaps it will give you clues as to where my gear has got to. Well, I know where all your gear is, and I shall find it for you in short order, dear sir. Number one is right... What? Oh, did I not click them? Did I not accept? What happened?
Would I take a moment of your time?
Okay. Here's your hoe. Let me get my horse. It's just quicker this way. Go up here and get his bait. Back up here at the farm. Now we're going to go and retrieve his 11sies. Jump over here. And then his cloak. That fish really did drag him all around, even outside of the pond. That's crazy. All right. And then last thing, I believe, is his fishing pole. We'll make our way around the edge of the pond here. And it's right there. So that was quick.
A lovely day, isn't it?
And there we go. Another token, another 3,077 XP. All right, now, a couple more things here. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm just playing the last day of the Lord of the Rings Online Summer Festival, or as I coined at the top of the broadcast here, the Questival. Y'all can use that too. Just attribute it to me. Or to, better yet, attribute it to Secret Fire Podcast at secretfirepodcast.com. If you are a lover of J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth, the books especially, namely, join us on the Secret Fire Podcast. We are going through the Lord of the Rings right now, chapter by chapter, book by book. We are just about to complete chapter 12 of Flight to the Ford. And that'll end book 1 of the Fellowship of the Ring. Okay, right now we're going to take one of these 2 horses. We're going to go to the Taste of Hobbiton, because I've done everything, all the quests up here that I can do or that I'm willing to do. There's a dance, instructor. I don't like doing that. I don't want to wait around to dance. Oh, hey, I just got some more. I just got 3,077 XP and a Summer Festival token because of that Matham fishing expedition that I didn't even partake in. So that's nice. Oh, what was I going to show you? Yes, the dance instructor here at the dance stable or dance stand. He wants to teach me, but you know what? I've already learned what
Hello
he
there.
teaches.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And what you get is you can win two things from this gentleman. One is the Hobbit dance emote and the Hobbit dance emote number 2, and I have both of those. All right, let's take the orange horse here to the Taste of Hobbiton, which is a neat little place that you can only get to during this festival. Oh, I love this little area. Anything that is Shire, anything that is Hobbit, I love. So here we go. So we're going to wait for this gentleman right here for gold ring to appear on top of him so that we can participate in this. But in the meantime, you always have to do things like this. Oh, everybody was immune except for one guy. It made one guy dance. All right. So this is the eating contest where we're going to have 4 hobbits line up, and they're going to run around. Right now, we're in just a circle, this little area. This doesn't exist outside of the summer festival. But man, I wish that I could come and visit this during regular gameplay. It's just a big loop, goes all the way around, and there's stands with food. And these 4 hobbits are going to line up, and they're going to run around stand to stand and eat. And whoever can eat eat the most and the quickest and get back over the finish line is the winner. If you win, if you choose, and there's no way to know that I can tell, there's no way to know who is going to win. It's just random. If somebody knows otherwise, please let me know the trick there. Because if you pick the winner, you get 6 Summer Festival tokens. If you lose, you get a consolation prize, which is 1 token. So who knows what they're doing. I did get one of the gifts that I got this year was this special firework here. And I'll show you and this is permanent. I can always do this. So here we light off this firework and look what happens. Oh, there it goes. Boom. A tree. Nice. And that was at the Bree Festival grounds. Hopefully we will make it there shortly. After after a couple more items, actually. Oh, you know what? I haven't called Cosmetic Pet. Let me call my Sleek Fox. There he is. Do you see that? I like my fox. Oh, here we go. He's ready for me now. Taste of Hobbiton.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Okay, he wants me to choose somebody. I am going to, you know what? Bustle with Birdie. Lost with her. Let's try it again. So, which one is Birdie? Birdie is this lady. No. Oh, it's a guy? Oh, yeah. Birdie Gamwich. I don't know. Let's size these people up here. These hobbits. I love hobbits. Look at them. Oh, who did that to me? She did that. You know what I'm going to do? catch her on fire. Okay, Birdie, I'm going to cheer you on, buddy. People are having a good time. People love the festivals. Sun up there. I love this summer hat that I'm wearing. I love that it has a pipe on it. Oh, and you know what? Let's go ahead and take this opportunity. Oh. Let's go ahead and smoke some special pipe weed. How about some, what is this? Lingalinus pipe weed. A middling variety of pipe weed that is usually available during the summer festival. So we'll go ahead and smoke some of this and see what happens here. Here we go. Oh, sneezed. That was fun. Okay, how long until the race starts? Shouldn't be too much longer. See if there's anybody else that can dance. I made a bunch of people dance. Oh, here we go. Let's follow Birdie, see what he does. Come on, Birdie. Let's startle him. Startle him. Boom. Go. Okay. Oh, good. He's taking off again. We had a good one. Good start here. Let's cheer him on. See. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. I could not eat another bite. Come on. I'm impatient. Yeah, come on, Birdie. Gammich. Rhymes with sandwich. You should be ready to go. Come on, Birdie. Come on. Come on. Don't rush me. That was no dainty tea cake. I'm not feeling good about this race. Come on, Birdie. Scrumptious, more please? Okay, good. That's a good sign. Let's go. Don't let this lady... Who's that? That's Daffodilly. Don't... Oh, there she goes. Come on, Birdie. Come on. All right, let's go. Come on, boy. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, it's best to rest if you're stuffed. Okay, good. Daffodilly's stuffed. Come on. Oh, no, there she goes. Oh. Oh. No, come on. Birdie, you disappoint me. We lost. Good job, Daffodilly. I've won with her several times. Oh, so I get the consolation prize, which everybody else is waiting for the consolation prize as well. Oops. There we go. Consolation prize is a summer token. Summer festival token. So now we're going to go and try this again, but we're going to do it at the keg race. So let's go to the Blue Mountain, shall we? All right. For any that may be just tuning in, last day of LOTRO Summer Festival. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and choose a guy here.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Because I forgot. I have another quest here to do as well. Colmar's credulity. See, all these guys. Okay.
Greetings, traveler.
I
Will
don't
you
think
stay a moment?
I don't even know who I chose. It doesn't matter. Let's go over here because this guy's mad. Look at this guy. This dwarf is throwing a tantrum. He's mad. He's kicking this little pony keg here. That's alcohol abuse is what that's called. But he's lost all these things. His shield and his spear and his mug and his mining pick and his lucky jewel. He says, I'm so angry I can shout. The dwarf kicks vigorously at a nearby wagon. I keep playing the races. Every time I select the dwarf I think should win, and every time without fail, that dwarf loses. I'm right there with you. What sort of terrible idea for a festival was this? I hate festivals. I'm not with you on that. I love the LOTRO festivals. They're my favorite. To make matters worse, every time I lose, I fly into a blind rage and seem to throw something off into the distance. While it feels wonderful, I often realize that the item I flung away was my own. Will you please help me find any missing goods? Here's a brief detail of how I spent my day thus far. And since I am familiar with this quest, I'm not going to read that. Remember, as any that have been watching since the top of the broadcast, I'm running through all of these things as quickly as I possibly can. It's the last day of Summer Festival. I'm trying to get XP and some more summer tokens for the next year. I like to hoard tokens. Personally, anytime a festival starts, I want to be able to go there immediately and buy the brand new horse, or in my case, pony. And then I want to get, some outfits. So I make sure I have enough that I can do that right away. And then I spend the rest of the festival, after I've gotten all the wonderful items that I want, I spend the rest of the festival just gaining XP and tokens for the next year. That's how I do it. Did I go past something? Oh, I need a mug. Where's his mug? Here it is. So I don't know if the race has started yet. Yeah, they should be racing. We'll see if Dude, I won?
At your service.
I won!
And your families.
Yes! After I was just complaining to this guy over here kicking his wagon and agreeing I never win either, I won!
Durin's beard.
Yeah, I won. Boy. Look at that. Okay. I just want to get up to level 63. But, so that was easy. So there we go. There was the keg races. That's what we do at the keg races. Let me check. Oh, wow. 105 Summer Festival tokens. He takes me to the Taste of Hobbiton, which then I could go back to the party tree, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to go through these gates and end up at Thorn's Gate, or Thorn's Gate, and I'm going to go into Thorn's Hall. And so this time, because I'm here with a bunch of dwarves, I'm going to ride a goat. And I will go ahead and ride my Thorns. What's this called? Prized Thorns Hall Goat that I got because of my standing in my reputation with dwarves. So here we go. I'm very weird when it comes to playing LOTRO. I take it very seriously, not in the gaming sense, because I technically am not a gamer. I would rather not be doing quests. I would rather just be exploring Middle-earth. But, so I try not to run into people. I try not to block people. I, most of the time, try and stay on roads and paths. And just proper manners is really what it comes down to. Okay, so here we are in Thorn's Hall. And I'm going to talk to this gentleman over here. Let me hop over this. You really shouldn't jump over people's tables and stuff. That's rude. But Anyhow, this
Welcome.
gentleman,
You
he
have come
has
at the
also
most
lost
fortuitous
things.
time.
5 items this dwarf has lost. And he says, "Hey, you there. You hobbit, you. I need to speak with you. This is important. My father tasked me with delivering a package of goods, I think. I need that package and all its things badly, or I will be in serious trouble, and that is no good for anyone. Can you help me, please? I would be very thankful. Here is a list of the items to help you. Unfortunately, after all my celebrating, I can't remember where I left them. You know what, Ambi? I will help you because there's 3,077 XP points as well as a Summer Festival token in it for me, and I happen to know where everything is. We can do this in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for tuning in, for watching. If you're watching live, we appreciate that. If you're watching after the fact, I'm Michael from the Secret Fire Podcast, one of 3 hosts of the Secret Fire Podcast, and I am enjoying the very last day of the Summer Festival in LOTRO, Lord of the Rings Online. But I'm just running through this real quick. I'm very familiar with most of what goes on in the Summer Festival, and most of these quests I can do extremely quickly. Whoops. I have already spent much time at the Summer Festival. I have received all of the or got all the special items that I have wanted, and now I'm just doing it for XP and tokens for next year. Here we are in Thorin's Hall, the Great Hall. I do love dwarven architecture and style, but I'm a hobbit at heart, and so I play a harbit. Here is Ambi's red jar. Call it goat. Let's get the Windfell's goat. I got this at the anniversary festival just a couple months ago here in LOTRO. The festivals are my favorite because I don't have to fight things and just grind out, go out and kill 100,000 wolves and whatever. Like I said, I'm not a gamer. I'm a lover of Middle Earth, and to be able to enter in a virtual Middle Earth like this and walk around and see how the game designers brought Middle Earth to life, their depiction of it. I love it very much. I'm going to call my prized nimble redhorn goat that I got in Moria. I love riding goats. I really, truly do love LOTRO. I've never played any other MMO. I don't play Xbox or PS4 or anything. I'm not, just not a gamer. Whoops, I went the wrong way. But this is just different because it's Middle Earth. And I have a house, and I can get different clothes, and I can go fishing. Here's the last item. No, it isn't. What did I miss? What did I not pick up? What did I not pick up? Somehow I didn't pick up something. Well, that is not good. Now I have to go back. Yeah, somehow. Let me think. Came out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have had. I didn't pick up something. I thought that I had. Okay, well. Let's go back. I believe it's going to be one of these two. Nope, got that. Odd. No, I got that. I'm confoozled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. How did I not pick this up? I must have interrupted my action. All right, now we have everything. Go back to Thorns Hall. Turn this in. Then we will go... Let me think. Think. Then we shall go and visit the elves, I do believe.
Greetings, traveler.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to go and visit the elves. Do a quest there. Get back here. We will travel to Kellendim. If you're tuning in right now, I'm Michael from the Secret Fire Podcast at secretfirepodcast.com, and I'm just one of 3 hosts on that show, but I'm the one that is today streaming the last day of the Summer Festival in LOTRO.
What do you want?
Yeah, Duelant. No, let's go to Kellendim. And I appreciate you joining and tuning in and watching. I'm running through all of the quests that I can really quickly at the Summer Festival here. Or as I coined at the very top of the broadcast, the Questival. Do you like that? I do. Summer Questival.
What can I do for you?
You can take me over to a Dueland. I don't know. Take me over there. I have a quest that I need to do over there. So I have in... how long have we been broadcasting here? Oh, about 58 minutes. So in an hour's time, I have acquired about 20 Summer Festival tokens. I got lucky at the keg race because I chose the winner there, so that gave me 6 tokens right off the bat. That usually doesn't happen. I'll tell you, during this Summer Festival, I have probably, for the Taste of Hobbiton and the keg races, I've probably picked 5 winners. So that's pretty good. Yeah, 4 or 5. The next festival coming up, or the next questival, will be the Harvest Festival, right? Let's pull up a Harvest Festival horse. You know what I'm going to do not this horse for this outfit. I'm going to get the farmer's second favorite steed. There we go. That looks nice. Go on down here. There's a gentleman that is so in love
Sweet
that he
lad
dropped
Malone,
a bunch
will
of
you
things.
stay a
We're going
moment?
to collect Laufer's missing items. Excuse me, good hobbit. Perhaps you could help me. I came here today to see Nedrian. Today is the day that I will profess my feelings for her, but in all of my excitement, and dare I say nervousness, I seem to have dropped all of my poems and gifts for her. Could you find them for me, and please hurry? While I still have the nerve to do as my heart tells me I must, here's a list of all the things I need. I have pretty good recollection of where all of these items are, so I'm not going to open up that list. I'll just take you to where they are. First item is in here, and it's this little itty bitty thing. The goblet. Next, we need to go down here to this fountain. It's a book. His blue book. And up here. His brown book. And up here, this bundle of books. Oh, whoops. What did I miss? I missed something. Oh, boy, what did I do? Did I get this one? Yeah, I got that. Okay. What did I not get this time? I got that. I got that. 1, 2. Three. There we go. Got them all.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Thank you. All right, now we are going to go back to the party tree. Here's a horse directly to there. And I am going to get some quick XP by doing the in-league quests here. So a bit of brown.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Okay.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment? Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Okay, cider. Bummer's beard.
Stay and have some tea.
And
Good
simple
day.
wine.
Might I have
No,
a
no,
word
no,
with
no.
you?
Not that one. Never far from home.
Stay and have some tea.
Alrighty. I got 5 quests where I need to deliver booze. So I have it set up. These 5. I always do these same 5. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make my way over to Brockenborings to drop off some cider to this lady that really loves the cider. And I'm actually cutting cross country to make the straightest line possible. We're going to have to do a little bit of swimming here. Ah, hey, it's the first time I ever did that. And then from Brockenborings, we'll head up to Oatbarton and drop off some brown ale. And from there, we'll take a quick, swift travel to, or a quick travel to Bree. I'll show you. Stick with me. I can usually do these 5. They give you an hour to do each one. I can usually do them all 5 in about 15 minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to... Oh, well, that worked out. Okay, Brockenborings. Here's the lady that likes the cider. Boom! 4,663 XP. That's what I like. I'm going to have this guy, let this gentleman here take me up to Oatbarton. I don't have that area purchased, so I have to take the slow boat there. But the horse will take me. And that'll give me a minute to thank anybody else that has tuned in to this live stream here on the Secret Fire Podcast page on Twitch, twitch.tv/Secret Fire Podcast. I'm Michael, co-host of the Secret Fire Podcast, and today I am enjoying the final day of the Lord of the Rings Online Summer Festival. LOTRO Summer Questival. No. Anyway, you can find out more about the Secret Fire Podcast by going to secretfirepodcast.com. That is the podcast where we are going book by book, chapter by chapter, through the Lord of the Rings, and then from thence we'll move on to other books in the Legendarium, the Middle-earth Legendarium. I don't know if we'll go back and do The Hobbit, or if we'll move on to the Silmarillion, or perhaps Unfinished Tales, or any of the other books that are Middle-earth focused, themed. Watching this guy chasing me here. But we are in Chapter 12 of The Lord of the Rings right now. That's Flight to the Ford. Chapter 12 is the last chapter of Book 1 of the Fellowship of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Hello?
Hi. So, here we go. We'll get another badge of taste. We'll get an increased reputation with the In-League. I don't need that. I'm already at max. We'll get legendary item experience, and boom, 4,663 XP. Get this region. Regardless, anyway, getting back to the Secret Fire Podcast, as I call a horse here. Let's go ahead and get that sunflower horse, and then we will take a quick travel to Bree. We're on episode, the next episode will be 17. We have 16 episodes under our hats. And you can actually go, I think I checked the other day, you could go and listen to all of them. It's about 19 hours worth of content. So you could be caught up by next week. We usually release the podcast on Tuesday mornings, except for this week there is no episode. We're available in all of your favorite podcatchers. So whether that's iTunes or Google Play Music or Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, anywhere else where you subscribe to podcasts, just search for the Secret Fire Podcast. Let's take a quick travel here to the Breland Festival grounds because I can do another quest here super fast. Because I already have all the items. This guy wants me to go and get him fireworks. I have them. And then
Greetings, friend.
that is a quick token for me. By the way, this is where I got my Summer Days fireworks here. That neat firework that shoots up and becomes a tree that I showed earlier in the broadcast. Let's, wait. Okay, it'd be quicker for me to just ride to my next drop-off point to drop off some wine. We have 53 minutes left for these deliveries.
Woe be me.
Boom. All right, now, let me think. Do I want to... Yeah, we'll go up here. Catch a horse up here. So now I need to go up. I need to get up to way up here in the North Downs. I'm going up to... Oh, I forgot it. My cursor doesn't show. Up to the top here. Top middle of the North Downs for my next delivery. Whoops. Where am I? Let's go on up here to... What is it? Stinger's Farm, or... Let's go ahead and take a pony. Up to Trestle Bridge. Hengstacer's Farm.
Are you looking for something, friend?
So this is the other horse. The Steed of the Summer Sea. I don't know if I want to buy one. But
What
I
do you
do want...
need?
Well, I need you to take me up to Trestle Bridge, if you would, for 90 gold copper coins. Yes, the festivals are my favorite part of LOTRO. Coming up next is the Harvest Festival, I do believe. You know, one thing I'm not good at is following the schedule of events in LOTRO. I'm not a gamer. I am a lover of Middle-earth. And it just so happens that the one game I play is LOTRO, because how fantastic is it to go into a virtual Middle-earth and just immerse yourself in the legendarium of J.R.R. Tolkien. And so I love the festivals because you get to do fun things, and personally, I don't find grinding and going out and fighting, you know, go out and kill 150 spiders. To me, that's not fun. My kids like it, but I like this, just getting out and exploring and seeing and just being there, the immersiveness. There's some guys up here fighting. A dwarf killing a bear. But we are going to start a new show here on our Twitch stream, which is all LOTRO oriented, and that's going to be my my eldest, my daughter, and I. We're getting ready to start that here pretty soon.
What can I do for you?
You can take me to Estelden. So if you are not subscribed to our Twitch stream, subscribe. Be notified when we're streaming, because pretty soon it'll be more regular. Right now we're using it for the Secret Fire podcast to stream us three talking each week as we are going through the Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to deliver this Morbor beer to Lofi, and then I have a quick travel to my next location, and we'll be done. So almost, I can do 5 in almost 15 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes will be more likely. Somebody just typed into the chat room, what do you speak about in your podcast? The Secret Fire podcast, we are going chapter by chapter, book by book through the Lord of the Rings right now. And so what we're doing is we're each week going through the chapter. We read a lot of passages from it, not every single word, but as we're going through it, there's 3 of us. And one of the co-hosts, Brendan Taylor, is a theater arts major. Actually, he's just about to get his master's, and his focus is on storytelling. And so he's able to bring in tools and items from the greater world of storytelling, going all the way back. I mean, all the way back to the Greek tragedies and things. And he adds a lot of color commentary as far as that goes. My son Micah also co-hosts with us, and he is a great lover of The Lord of the Rings. I started reading The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings to my children when they were very young, and so they've grown up with it and love the lore and love everything about Middle-earth. But Micah is also a LOTRO player. He knows a whole lot more about this game than I do, infinitely more. And so as we do the show, you should listen to it. As we do the show, we don't show visuals from Lord of the Rings online. So LOTRO, we just show us, discussing these things, but I pull in sounds from Micah's in-game, following our footsteps as we're going through, reading through the Lord of the Rings. And so we marry those two things, the actual text, J.R.R. Tolkien's writings, to Lord of the Rings Online, and we also pull in music from Middle-earth-inspired bands, namely the Lonely Mountain Band, Brobdingnagian Bards, Mark Gunn, and Broceliand, and we just try and spice up the show with it. I guess it's like a multimedia extravaganza. We pull in clips from audiobooks and pull in clips from the films, and we pull in clips from the animated films, 1977, The Hobbit, 1978, Lord of the Rings, the BBC production, the 1981 BBC radio drama series. And so we just try and pull all of these items together in order to create this experience of going through the book. See, frankly, what we find is that many people that love that, in Twitter bios and things will say, huge fan of the Lord of the Rings. Well, many times they're talking about the films, and I love the films. We all love the films, but the books are superior. It's a superior experience. I missed my cutoff, because I'm talking about the show now, and so we're wanting to. Our goal is to please hardcore Tolkien literature fanatics like myself, as well as inspire those who haven't actually spent the time to read. So there you go. That's what we speak about in the podcast. We're basically dissecting and analyzing and enjoying and digging deeper into J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. Again, we're on chapter 12 now, Flight to the Ford. And so, people who've only watched the movies won't know that it was not Arwen that met Strider and the hobbits in the wilderness. It was, in fact, Fingolfin. All right, here we go.
Greetings.
Dropping off this. There's another 4,663 points, XP points, and now my last stop, my last delivery. Oh, under 20 minutes. We're going to Forachil. I love Forachil. That's why I leave it as a quick travel for me, because I just enjoy coming up here. The Northern Wastes. And that's my last delivery here to Lofi.
Betide me.
Oh, I'm so close in my XP. If you look down here at the very bottom of my XP bar. So close to getting to the next level. And you know what? That is about all that I'm going to do for this round. So I'm going to go to my house. Let's, here's some extra bonus footage here for you folks that are just tuning in. I can see other folks are just now tuning in. We've been streaming for an hour and 24 minutes. from LOTRO, just doing summer festival quests here on the last day of Summer Festival 2017. Let me change my clothing here real quick. I want to put on... No, I want to wear this. Here we go. And so we're at my personal house. I got this year at the Summer Festival. The Feast Day Cook Fire. Look at this thing. Man. We got stew cooking over here. Got some kind of a roast beast, as Dr. Seuss would say. I got a vegetable garden going. Things are looking good. Yes. Got my property guards. 2 of them. Spalvey. He does a great job. And then Marigold, my little hobbit property guard. Truth be told, Todbo's kind of sweet on her. Let's go in the house. Wait for everything to load up. This is my personal home. This is what I love. That I could go out on an adventure and then come home. I am a hobbit, just like J.R.R. Tolkien said. I am indeed a hobbit in all but size. Need to light that fireplace, but I'm not going to right now because I'm going to take you next to our kinship house. Do I have anything I need to drop off here? Let's see. What is this? Oh, fire-breathing potion. My 10 badges of taste here. I can turn those in for tokens. I will save those and turn those in for the next festival, which again should be the Farmers Fair token, the Harvest Festival. Now, right next door, directly next door, is our kinship house, and I have a kinship with my kids. 3 of my kids. I have 3 kids that play LOTRO. 1 not as regularly as the others, and then I have a 4th little one that she's not old enough to play, but she will someday. And so we have our very own kinship just for myself and the kids. Micah just got this picnic table. Doesn't this look fantastic? Yeah. I got this mushroom tent, I believe at the anniversary festival. Or did I get it at the spring festival? I don't know, but I love these. And here we go, the kin house. Wait for everything to load. Go ahead and light this fireplace. Micah changed the wallpaper. Ooh, what is this? I haven't seen this. Shield of the Wold. Huh. Awesome. Mike always comes in brand new things. Oh, pile of gold coins. Where's he getting this stuff? Wow, I want that. And this is my favorite room to just hang out in. It's the furthest from the front door. Micah has decorated it different ways. Every time I come down here, it's a little bit different. But there's something about when we get into the autumn and the Yule time, when we put up the Yule Festival wallpaper and stuff, there's just something so wonderfully cozy about this this room down here, the Hobbit hole. I just love everything Hobbit. But this is it. This is our kin house. So there was a couple of extra things there for you guys. Hey, you know what? Getting back to, let me get outside here because this music's pretty loud out here. Getting back to this this other show that we're going to start doing here on our Twitch page, a LOTRO centric show. We're going to also probably start up a new kinship there, and I'm trying to decide on which server to play on. Of course, Landreval is the most popular of the servers. I used to have a character on Landreval. I don't play on there anymore, but it was fun to go to Weatherstock and all the different things that take place on the Landreval server. We're playing on the Arkenstone server now, and so I'm just trying to figure out, maybe I'll stay on the Arkenstone server. We're hoping that players will want to create a new account, a new character, just to join us on this new show that we're going to do. But we're going to really just start from the beginning and walk through the game, and it's hopefully it'll be a benefit to folks that don't actually play or would like to play but don't know what to expect. And because I'll tell you what, for a guy like me getting on, I've been playing LOTRO for 5 or 6 years, and I still don't know, half of what to do. There's so many times that I have to call my kids in to help me out. Hey, what do I do here? What do I want to do? What do I want, which of these things do I want to choose? What's going to benefit me? What's going to be the, for a guy that grew up with, Pac-Man. Well, actually, to be forthright, I remember Pong when I was a little itty bitty kid. I remember when my dad brought home Pong on TV, and so it's a long ways from the days of Pong. These MMOs, and I understand that most of them all work relatively the same, and so if you know how one works, you're going to be able to easily figure out how the others work, but it's not how my brain works. But anyway, hey, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this broadcast. Been doing this for an hour and a half, an hour and 33 minutes, as a matter of fact, and so if you have been watching this, I thank you so much. If you've been live, go down here, right down there to the bottom right-hand section of the screen. Follow us on Twitter at Secret Firecast. We broadcast the podcast on this page, and like I said, we're going to start doing some LOTRO things here regularly. So follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitter. Looking at the chat room here. Her Engel says, I like the maps at the wall. Yeah, we have a lot of maps in there. And then what? Astronomer says, "Yay, I'm on the same server." Hey, welcome. So stay in touch with us. We like friends. We like making friends. We love Middle-earth. We love Lord of the Rings. We love J.R.R. Tolkien, and we love Lord of the Rings Online. If you love all those things as well, we want to be your friend. So join us. Follow us on Twitter at Secret Firecast. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Secret Fire Podcast. And better yet, get over to our website at secretfirepodcast.com and subscribe to the Secret Fire Podcast in any of your favorite podcatchers. So the Apple, they changed their name, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, I think they changed the name of that too. Google Play Music if you're on an Android. Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, any podcatcher that you use, type in Secret Fire Podcast into the search bar, subscribe, and join us on the adventure. And so for Lord of the Rings Online, I don't represent them, but for Lord of the Rings Online and the Summer Festival 2017, I'm Michael from the Secret Fire Podcast, and we will stream at you next time. Take care.